Well, it is retirement day 28. And I just want to say at this point, now I have a microphone for the first time, so I'm still learning how to use it. We just started a heat wave here, and it's supposed to be an extended heat wave that's going to be going on. I did want to say a few things, and first, with my retirement days, this being retirement day 28, at this point I just feel like I'm living life. It doesn't feel like I'm living a retirement life. So I feel like I'm adjusting well to it so far. Now, I did go over to the senior center and I picked up their latest senior newsletter since today is July 1st. And then I'm looking at this for the first time. I see that there are some trips coming up. There's a trip to San Francisco, not interested in that. Monterey, Carmel via Amtrak, that might be kind of fun. Sedona Verde, Canyon, train, plus Laughlin. Ooh, okay, so that's October 11th through October 14th. That one looks good. And then it says Thanksgiving in Laughlin. Well, I'll be at my mom's. Luckily, I still have my mom around, so I can go to her house and enjoy that. And it's kind of nice because my sister in Virginia, if I remember right, didn't we have the video camera on at the same time? And she was with her husband, and this year with her cats as well. And I'm finally learning their names. And one is named Conan, and that's the gray one, and the black one is named Love Bug. It's a very cute name. I do have a few notes here. Okay. Well, when the 4th of July does arrive in a few days, I will be going out to Rich's house in Downey. He has a wonderful pool. I have a video up, I think just one, of me in the pool at his house. I'll have to film again, me jumping off the diving board. He's going to be making what's called a dump cake. And basically you just dump like a can or two of cherries and with the cake. And he's either going to make it white or yellow. Now if he has the red cherries and the white cake, we just need blueberries or something for the frosting. And it would be something like what my aunt made all the way back in 1974 when we were there in Springfield, Missouri. And she had us all over there. No, that was 1976 because it was the bicentennial. We did go there in 74 though, in 1976. And we have pictures from that day, and she had 5 acres of land in Springfield, Missouri. Missouri is a heavenly place to go to for the 4th of July. They really know how to do the 4th of July. And being there during the bicentennial, when America turned 200 years old, was extremely special. Well, when it is the 4th and I'm at Rich's house, of course I'll go swimming because it's hot. And then also, when it turns nighttime, there's no sense in even buying any fireworks because the city of Downey, which is a stone's throw from LA, there are so many people shooting off fireworks all around that what we did last year, we just climbed on his roof and watched the fireworks everywhere. Of course, this year I'll have to film a little bit of that. Oh, I have all my jars of nothing here. Have 6 of these here. And this nice big jar of nothing. This is my favorite one right here. And this was given to me as a gift, if I remember. It had fig marmalade in it. I don't even remember. I think it was just figs. I don't think it was actually fig marmalade. I think that's something a little bit different. Now, also, I did want to mention that when I went outside today and I was mowing the lawn. I had taken the dogs over to get groomed, get their shampoos and haircuts once a year. And because it's so hot, they need that. Plus, we have so many stickers, just want to take care of all the sticker problems. Well, when I was in the shed getting the lawnmower and getting the extension cord out, all of a sudden I noticed something on the ladder that didn't make any sense to me at all. It looked like a lizard, but a snake, but it was sort of in the air, and it wasn't moving, and the tail end looked like it was made out of paper or plastic or something. I just didn't even know what I was looking at. Finally, what I realized what it was it was some kind of elongated lizard that only had front legs, and the back end was more like a snake. I don't know if it hadn't developed all the way, and it had got caught in a spider web, and so one of its legs was like this, caught up in spider's web like a noose. Now, thankfully, I'm not afraid of spiders, but I don't understand what kind of spiders I have in that little shed. Their string, their silk is so strong. It's like nylon. I've run into it before and it doesn't even snap. You know, and then you're all just trying to get bits of it off. So obviously I wasn't going to leave the lizard like that because he was still alive. So I was trying to break the string, you know, the silk, and I finally did, but it was really long, and I was trying to pull it off so the lizard could get away, and I couldn't get it off. So finally I just picked up the lizard and hoped it wouldn't bite me, because in this area some of our lizards are alligator lizards, and if they bite you it hurts a lot. But I thought, well, I'm not going to leave this poor thing like this. At least I was able to get him down, because he was going to die for sure, stuck like that with his paw caught into a noose. So then I just tried to break the string really close to the end of his foot. I didn't get that close to the end. And I didn't worry about if he bit me. I thought, if he bites me, he bites me. You know, he's a lizard. He can't carry rabies. You know, they're cold-blooded. So I didn't get as far as I wanted to, but finally I was able to get it a bit shorter, and then he crawled. I was down on the ground, crouched down, so I guess he kind of crawled on my shoe and my leg. Lizards don't bother me. Little critters aren't a problem to me. And then he crawled off, and so I don't really know what's going to happen to him long term. And because I don't believe he would be able to reach back to his paw and actually get that off. Hopefully it'll come off in time, though I do kind of wonder if it might be so strong that it's already cut the circulation off. His hand could be dead. So I don't know how it works with reptiles. I don't know if he can get gangrene from that. But hopefully as he runs around, you know, it loosens and comes off. I sure hope so. Poor thing. Well, he'll die free if nothing else. You know, he didn't die at the hands of King Kong, you know, where it makes me think of the girl, like, remember in King Kong, where her arms are tied and King Kong snatches her? That must have been what it was like for the lizard, except he got to live. I saw on the news today about Biden, and I was listening to the radio, and I listened when it got 4:45 a.m. West Coast time, and I really thought he was going to say he's deciding not to go for the next presidential race. I was really disappointed. Instead, what he did is he took the Supreme Court justices to town like they didn't know what they were doing, like they were immoral. And so, yes, he didn't like what they did as far as making most things that you do in office not a crime, something you can't prosecute for former presidents. But Biden is very divisive. You know, he goes on there and makes all those Supreme Court justices out like they're evil. Not that Trump is any better. I mean, I'll have to pay closer attention to what he does say about the left. But Biden he's divisive. Let's get back to having a president on either side of the aisle or somewhere in the middle who brings everybody together. I'm sure that's what you would want too, if you're American, and if you're not, probably you want that too, just like I want peace in other parts of the world, even if those other parts of the world are not here. I want everything to go smoothly and everybody to get along. Now, I did want to mention, as I close, that there will be a space launch tonight. So after I watch it, 9:03 a.m. is the launch. We are about 200 miles south of Vandenberg. And so it should take us between 2 and 4 minutes to be able to see the rocket when it comes into our area. So I'll go out front today and I'll film that. And then as soon as I film that, then I'll go inside and I'll post it on YouTube so you guys can see that. Let's see, let me tell you a tiny bit about it. The mission is named Noise of Summer. It'll launch 8 CubeSats, I guess that's satellites, to a Sun Synchronous Orbit, SSO, from Space Launch Complex at Vandenberg Space Force, and that's in California, about 200 miles north of here. This is wrapping up Retirement Day 28, and cheers to you with my water. Keep cool in this heat wave if you're experiencing that right now, which I think a good portion of America is, maybe parts of Canada and Mexico. Okay, so take care. I'll go turn this off and have a good evening, and be looking for that other video I'll post in a few hours.